Today we are back with again one more story. From this time, it's from the Puranas again. It is about the valiant Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu was the son of Arjun and Subhadra. When Subhadra was pregnant with Abhimanyu, Arjun, one of the five Pandava brothers, decided to tell his wife about the Chakravyuh war technique. Now, the husband is telling about the Chakravyuh war to the wife, and she was pregnant. Subhadra, we know that she's Lord Krishna's sister. So she is pregnant now. This time, Abhimanyu is in the Garbha, and she is being taught the Chakravyuh technique by Arjun. Arjun narrated to Subhadra how to break the Chakravyuh. It is the Chakravyuh is a structure formed by armed soldiers to trap the enemy and enter it. So Abhimanyu heard and mentioned while Arjuna was telling Subhadra, Abhimanyu heard it and memorized the entire process from inside Subhadra's womb. So he overheard his knowledge that is not meant to be for you, should not be heard like this. Otherwise, it is a half baked. So there has to be proper, uh, you know, way to get knowledge. If you steal, knowledge cannot be stolen. Now today, there are so many kathas there and all, but you have to take permission and from your the elders or the authorized personalities, and only then go ahead. If you misuse the knowledge or if you take it without any authorization, then it is sure to perish. So what happened is Arjuna was telling Subhadra this technique of war, the Chakravyuh, and Abhimanyu heard it in the womb and he memorized it. But by the time Arjun told her about coming out of the Chakravyuh, Subhadra fell asleep. When Arjun was telling her how to enter the Chakravyuh, that all Abhimanyu heard it from the womb of his mother. But when Arjuna was telling Subhadra about the technique how to come out of it, Subhadra fell asleep. As a result, Abhimanyu learned only entering the that structure created by the soldiers, but he couldn't learn how to come out of it. Later in life, when young Abhimanyu fought in the great Kurukshetra war, the Kurukshetra war, that there when he fought, he had to confront the enemy's Chakravyuh formation. He could get into the formation, the structure, but he could not come out. He could enter into that. He very well entered into the Chakravyuh formation, but while coming out, he was caught. Why? Because he heard it only halfway. And he took a chariot wheel and swung it around, fighting enemies unarmed. He did not give up easily and fought valiantly till his last breath. Once he entered the Chakravyuh, Abhimanyu's courage and determination, even when faced with overwhelming odds, make this story a great lesson for kids. Abhimanyu's courage and determination, even when faced with overwhelming odds. So Arjun, he was completely without any weapons. And it is the rule that a person who is without weapons should be given a chance to escape, or to run away, or given a chance respectfully that what is the option, and not attacked. So what happened in this war was that Abhimanyu was without any weapon, and the other party, they were all with weapons, Duryodhan and all, and they mercilessly killed him brutally. The rule of the war was there that if one is without any weapons, he must be pardoned, he should not be attacked. But they broke the rule and, like cowards, killed him. And they thought that it was very great on their part to kill a person without any weapons. And though there was a rule of the law, a rule of the war, and they killed him mercilessly. So this kind of act is the act of a coward. Only a Shudra would do like this. So this Duryodhan, he's claiming himself to be very big Kshatriya and all that, and showing his valor and his prowess. But what he earned is he killed a child who was without any weapons. So the learning from this is a great lesson for kids The learning from this story is that it teaches us to stay determined even when the situation is not in our favor. One must never give up, no matter how tough going gets. So Abhimanyu, at the time of death, he didn't die a death of a coward. He was in his own personality, and he spoke very bravely to them. He knew that death is imminent, but he did not give up. He spoke very bravely to the opposing party, Duryodhan and all the elders who were. Drone was there, Duryodhan was there. They killed him mercilessly. The Acharya was there. So such big personalities were there, and they had a talk before, but Duryodhan was bent on killing him. So at that time, Abhimanyu very bravely spoke about the rules of the war, and he showed his courage, and he died courageously. Like he died a good death. So the story teaches the kids that we must stay determined even when the situation is not in our favor. One must never give up, no matter how the going gets tough. So this is the story, and there are both ways to learn how to. There are so many things that you can learn in the story. Actually, that first of all, the knowledge, the half-baked knowledge is dangerous, and one must not just overhear it. You must have an authority. You must be authorized. You cannot just steal knowledge from anyone. This is the first thing that we learn. The second thing is when the half big knowledge is there and you are jumping into the fire, then it is a dangerous thing. You must have a backup because this Chakra he know how to enter the enemy camp, but how to come out of it, he did not know that. So he was killed. And thirdly, that even he was confronted with, because he was a brave, like a prince, when he was confronted with all this challenging, demanding situation, he did not give up. He rather told the enemies about the rules and the regulations, and he kind of warned them about the after effects of if they went ahead killing him. So this kind of this kind of you know the temperament in such situation is really commendable. So this is the story, and we get to learn so many things, and also the urgent's knowledge that he knew how to enter, he knew how to get out, he knew very well the techniques of warfare, that also we understand. Hare Krishna.